Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's going to be a really fun reading. I've had a lot of fun doing these this weekend. It is your breakthrough spread using like 4 different decks. So 6 spots, 4 different decks. I have found that keeps us from having to clarify too much because, well, we have just so much darn information. So opening up to your spirit team, stick with me. It takes a little minute to get these cards laid out, and then it's actually really fun spread. So it's about your breakthrough, and there's the 6 spots. First one is your pattern. Second one is your challenge. Your breakthrough is the top of the pyramid, and then we have your power card and your outcome card and your advice card. So here's the breakthrough up here. This one special card is for your breakthrough, and that is from the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, Kim Kranz, and this is gold foil, and I should have all of these tagged in the reading. If you need to get a hold of me for private reading or just to email me, either way you can. That information is in the description box below. I'll always be happy to help in any way that I can for you, Virgos. Okay. Messages for Virgo. Animal spirit. Challenge. Breakthrough. Your power, your outcome, and here we go with your advice. Okay. And then this one. I wonder if we should pull. So this is the Siren Song. It has the Kipper deck and the Lenormand deck mixed in it. So I guess I'll pull from this one, but we'll also pull from the other Kipper deck that I have right here too. So, pattern, challenge, breakthrough, power, outcome, advice, and then one more, and I promise this shuffling part will be done. Challenge, your breakthrough, Virgos. Whoa. Power, Virgos. Outcome, Virgos. Advice, last but not least. Okay, so let's get this started. Angels, please help us, spirit guides. Oh. Well, this is kind of interesting because, okay, so it's the Four of Pentacles. And yes, you cannot see these very well at all. That has been a problem. And the next go around, I just wanted to keep all of the decks the same for at least one, group. So if I'm going to do them one way, but I have had complaints about these not being able to see them too well. So I will change that part up next time. But the Four of Pentacles, and then I have Nightingale. Beautiful. I have Heart from the Lenormand deck. Wow. And I have Wealthy Man. Wealthy Man. So, what is your pattern? What do you... Okay. Is it almost getting close to... I think we're going to have to pull more around, get another spot to get more information. But it feels like somebody's wanting to tell you how their heart feels. And I don't know. Maybe you need to be more open to it. Maybe there's something that says, oh, no, that either that can't be true or that's not happening, or I don't know, feeling like something that is more involved with lack. And this energy is actually here with the heart, with the Nightingale. And this is about using your own authentic voice, singing your song. The Four of Pentacles, if you're not holding on too tightly from some kind of lack feeling, then it's about these energies really helping you build, so you're building from a firm foundation up. It can be that too. What is your challenge? Wow, the Empress is your challenge. Ooh. So it's about creation. It's about what you're creating. I have the butterfly. That's the metamorphosis. That is the transformation. The you changing you. I have sun. Beautiful. The sun is usually the start of something new and something kind of happy for you. It is a very optimistic card to get. And I have community. So all in all of these are good signs. There may be some kind of challenge about growing within a community, or it almost feels like this is Emperor and Empress energy, but we'll see. What is the breakthrough? This also might be like your challenge is that your metamorphosis is turning into an Empress energy, which, as you know, is extremely abundant. So maybe the pattern is coming back to feeling like you're worth it. You know, like it's possible. You're worth it, and you are that abundant. You know, have a message as part of your breakthrough. This is good. That's good, because it's either a text or call or something that comes in and says, you know, hey, this is what you need to know for your breakthrough, right? It's the key. Yes. I love it when readings go this way. This is why I really like this reading. I think these different decks help out so much. It's the key. It is quite literally the key that you need is going to be coming to you in a form of a letter. I'm getting, you can't hurry, you can't rush this, you can't hurry this, but that you are very soon about to receive the key that is the success, that is the 33, is the knowledge that you need. It is the master knowledge that you need. I love it. I just love it when it's like that. Oh, wow. Okay, so you might also have something in common with Taurus here, Virgo, other than the fact that it's your sister sign. Hardworking Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the horse. Works very hard, puts in the hours. Hardest worker in the deck. Divine feminine of the earth, too. Queen of earth, possibly. And then here's your breakthrough. From tarot, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and copper from the Wild Unknown Alchemy. So this is beautiful because the Eight of Cups is one of those. To me, it's a card that says parting is such sweet sorrow, but the sweet part comes that even though there is something that your breakthrough says, oh, okay, we're gonna have to move on from this, even though there's something that you move on from, what you are making, especially with the copper energy here, is really, really, really good. So let's see here. Copper. Oh, wow. Wow. Where are you going? You know what? That reminds me of that song, that Dave Matthews song. Where are you going? Because where you are is where I need to be, or something like that. In ancient times, on an island of Cyprus, copper was mined extensively to make vessels and tools. This island is in the same fertile ground of Aphrodite, the goddess associated with the planet Venus, the forces of love, pleasure, and fertility. And look, your heart, you're going somewhere. Now, maybe it's also a vacation. It might hold the key, like a quick retreat, recharge your batteries. Oh, the copper card marks the arrival of Eros. It marks the arrival of love in your life. I don't know what this passion is about, but you find it, because once you find the key and you figure out what is it that you want to put all your work into, whatever it is, love oriented is what it is, and you do it with the Eight of Cups. You do it. You do it. So get ready for a shift of priorities. You're about to have an awakening of the heart. Nothing is excluded or separate from your work. So bring sensuality into the fold. It, to me, is like saying if you're not infusing love and passion with your work, that you could be, is what it's saying, and that it would be the key to having greater success and wealth. And that makes sense. Things do work out pretty good when you like what you're doing. Okay, your power is the Fool. Okay, here, see, yeah, you really can't see these cards very well, can you? They're beautiful cards, though, and they're fun to shuffle. The Fool, I look at the Fool because of the way that the arms are on the card, and because of my meaning for the Fool in the reverse. To me, it's about your a heart opening, being really open and receptive to whatever. It's what come what may at this time. It's taking a leap of faith. It's having a new journey. So it could be like with this heart energy, with this wealthy man energy. Maybe they see you as their empress. Maybe you don't yet see yourself as their empress. And so it's like all of that stuff's going to change. So there's the Fool. And your ships come in when you open up. When your heart opens up and when you trust what life has to give, and know that the universe is always delivering something, always, your ships are coming in. It's kind of fantastical if you think about it. It reminds me of something a little fantastical. And so in the Lenormand and in the Kipper deck, when you have, you've got the cards that indicate, okay, you can get a little lump sum of money here and get some extra change here. But when you get the great fortune is here for you, it is in your power. It means not only do you have the ability, but this is in your destiny. This great fortune is something that's here. It's to stay. It's your inheritance. It's everything. And it is your ships coming in. It's much longer and it's much more stable, you know what I mean, than something that's just quick, that comes and goes. This is wealth that sticks around. Beautiful. And you do it, look, you do it so effortlessly. I love your power cards because they're so pretty. The Swan is known for effortlessly looking beautiful, looking elegant, but also like effortless creativity. Everything you do, everything you touch, that when it is through your heart space, when you're knowing that you're completely aligned with your great fortune, no matter whether you can see it or not, because you know it lines up in the spiritual first anyway, but when you're lined up with it, things start to come to you effortlessly. And that's what this is saying, is that not only is your beauty looking effortless, but your creativity is looking like, oh, well, that person's just born with all those good things. So I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, now, so are you ready for Aphrodite? That is your question, because the Sun is saying something new. Something new, or it's going to feel new. Something new, or it's going to feel new. Toil and labor is the hard work, right? We have woman 29. Woman 29. And this is your outcome. The Moth is, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so these two cards are very similar. And you might be the woman. This could be another woman too. This could just be a friend. Somebody that's like helping you out. But you put in a lot of work, a lot of work, and the Moth isn't afraid to get those things done on the daily, those daily routine things that, you know, we just have to do. And if you put your head into it and you just trust that you are attracting exactly what you're wanting, there's your huge influx of money, your financial windfall. It's your inheritance. It's already your inheritance, but this is it in the material. And it comes with you facing head on some of those tasks that none of us like to do. Some of those tasks that none of us like to do. I know. So there's something about getting yourself out of a lack mentality. Stop holding on to everything like it's going to go somewhere, because money is it's meant to be a currency. It's meant to move back and forth with the current, in a sense. So here's your advice. Again, with the, oh, wow. You got, so the Nine of Pentacles is the financial windfall for your efforts. Normally, it can be an inheritance too, but it can be a lump sum. These two energies are these are very wealthy, attracting a lot of money. You have the birds, which in the Lenormand deck is signifying putting in a lot of work and effort. I always imagine that these birds are making their nest. You know how beautiful birds can make their nests. So yeah, so the birds here, there's something about that. Maybe there's something literally about watching a bird make a nest, like on YouTube. I have watched videos like that. They're amazing. But there's something about the effort and the work that you put in and the talk about it, because it's creating such a huge transformation, because you're looking like the moth to the butterfly is what it's looking like to me. Now, this is a big important card to have, that when Spirit throws it out, the moon is letting you know, yes, they acknowledge that not everything is crystal clear, that sometimes it's hazy or foggy, or sometimes it's confusing, especially when we're unaware of exactly the changes that are coming our way, right? But we're told to trust those changes, and more importantly, to trust where your intuition is leading you on this trail. So trust me, there are many gifts to be seen or to be explored that are in the shadows that are here. But you've got to look. You have the sun and the moon. Really, you have the sun you have the sun and the moon. You have energy supporting you day and night. Day and night. Sounds like Kid Cudi. It's a long time ago. Stingray, this will build up your confidence, your effort, and your progress. It's you with the stingray energy, kind of like you're building your backbone, and you are you're getting more confident as you go. Pretty soon, you're going to feel like that Empress energy. And so here's the last piece of advice too: is make sure we're not turning away soul connections at this time. I'm noticing the two birds too, the two dogs, the two birds, and now and the other two doves here with the lovers. So these are all signs of two. It's a sign of a soulmate. It's the sign of being at a crossroads in your life. And this person or this energy, it could be the key that you kind of need to help with your efforts and with the fact that they are definitely going to pay off. I love this. I love this. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm still looking at the community thinking, I don't know. That there may be a challenging community or a challenging, like living in a challenging circumstance. And so I might say that's why part of your breakthrough is to be open or prepared to kind of like emotionally go somewhere else for what you're needing. All right. So love and light. If you want private reading, in the description box, you'll find a link. Otherwise, bye.